with the ACP 313, and this is the truth about Trump's 2018 Kavanaugh strategy. That's right. You're probably asking yourself, what is Joe Wayne talking about? What is he referring to when he talks about the 2018 Trump Kavanaugh strategy? Well, let me, for one moment, take the completely opposite view of the rest of the nation at this time. The rest of the nation is up in arms. All of the leftist lunatics, well, they're doing what they do. I mean, their MO is in their name, leftist lunatics. So the leftist lunatics are always going to run around with their hair on fire and bugs in their eyes, screaming about faux atrocities, right? They're all about emotion all of the time. Because if you take one single solitary second as a demon rat Democrat to actually think about all of these fakeries, all of these physical impossibilities, all of these utopian ideals that are, well, they're not utopian for anybody, but those that have been promised control of you, your thoughts, your speech, your movement. They have been promised by such stains on society as Soros, stains on society as the Koch bros and Tom Steyer. They have been paid to be emotionally outraged. So they've been paid and they raged, but there's no heart, there's no soul, there's no righteous indignation with their weaponization of words, right? So they have no heart, they have no soul. They do have Soros funds. So as they continue, this is the lunatic left, as they continue to emotionally self-emulate, as they continue to smoke their meth, or however you ingest it, I don't know, I don't do meth. So these animals, because they don't even resemble human beings, these leftist lunatic wind-up toys that billionaires Soros and Steyer and the Koch bros, they pay, they emotionally wind up the outrage and let them go. Pay all of their bills, pay for them to get out of the hospital after the Proud Boys has knocked them the hell out. Soros pays and Soros pays and Soros pays because that's all they can do, right? They have no ability to see 10 inches in front of their own face. They, unlike us, do not create. They hate. They mentally masturbate. And they hate. And they hate. And they hate. And they rage. And they have their grown-ass leftist lunatic tantrums. They roll around on the ground, screaming like grown-ass babies. Never once, right? Never once thinking about what they're actually doing, right? So as they're having their temper tantrums around the nation, around the globe, right? What's going on? They are not inculcating new members. They're not winning hearts and minds. No, their members are not only hashtag walking away by the thousands every day, they are hashtag running away. Running the hell away from insanity incarnate. Okay? So, this is the genius, the pure genius that nobody else is even talking about but yours truly. You know, kind of the way, folks, no one was talking about Christine Blasey Ford's, and she is so blasé. No one was talking about her GoFundMe pages. The 2 GoFundMe pages, no one in this country was talking about it a week and a half ago, almost 13 days ago now. But this guy, I wrote the articles that everyone else in the mainstream media has finally picked up on. They never gave me credit, and they never will, folks. Don't ever forget that. They'll give Alex Jones credit. They'll give Roger Stone credit. They'll give everybody, they'll give Mike Cernovich credit. They'll give everyone credit for the work they do, except for this guy, Joe Wayne, because unlike Alex Jones, I am what they are most afraid of. I'm not a carnival worker. No, I am not someone who emotionally reacts. No, I think. And then I strategize, right? So that being said, what is no one talking about right now? Well, we know the entire nation of us who actually have a heart, a soul, and a mind. We know that most of us were in literal tears of anger when Brett Kavanaugh spoke about his daughter praying for the one that was attacking him. Most of us broke down like little babies if we did and do in fact contain a working heart and soul. So as they continue their daily diatribe of disaster for the DNC, all of those demon rat Democrats, you're welcome, Judge Jeanine. Folks, every time you hear Judge Jeanine say demon rat, Democrat, just know it came directly from Joe Wayne in the Anti-COINTELPRO show. Go to YouTube, type in demon rat, Democrat, and see whose videos pop up. Months and months and months and months before Judge Jeanine even knew what a demon rat Democrat was. You're welcome, Judge Jeanine. So, the hashtag running the hell away. They're not hashtag walking away. They're hashtag running away. Picking up thousands upon thousands of members every day as they exit insanity incarnate. But the left, they continue, folks. They continue to do that which gave the world Donald John Trump, ruler of the world. They continue to double, triple, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple down. They continue to do that which has given them everything they rail against. and they think it's going to turn out a different result? No, they're insane. It's not. So they do and continue to do the very definition of insanity. By doing that which they know or should know if they had a brain is going to have the opposite effect. And that's exactly what's going on as they make up lie after lie after lie. It's just enraging the public. So Trump, just like he knew what was going to happen, as I knew, because I read Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I've been talking about Sun Tzu, The Art of War, and Donald Trump since the day he was swept into office by we the people. So they continue to do that which they should know, but they don't know, apparently, is going to finish the annihilation of the Demon Rat Democrat Party. Turn out the lights. The party's over, Demon Rats. You have been outed. You have been routed. The mass arrest of all of you political tools, all of you political parasites in the deep, dark state, all of your mainstream media acolytes and supporters of the lie when they know it's a lie. Get ready for military tribunals after the midterm elections. That's what we are building up to, folks. Make no bones about this. Your president, my president, everybody in the administration, Alex Jones, they all watch this broadcast. How do I know? Because they repeat my words after I utter those words. After I put those words and my ideas into the sphere of political influence, it's picked up and my name is never mentioned as I continue to fly and control underneath the radar, as everyone else takes credit for my ideas. Not a problem. Not a problem. I don't care if anybody knows who I am, folks, as long as my ideas and my agenda is pushed forward. Because my agenda is the agenda of all real live human beings. All real live alphas in the real live world that have a heart, a soul, and a mind to contend with and use and utilize for what our Father has designed these most amazing organic CPUs ever thought of. So as they continue, folks, if you're still with me, as they continue, and that was the brilliance of Trump's Kavanaugh strategy, folks. The brilliance is keeping that Kavanaugh nomination out there, right? Because as long as the nomination is out there, the Democrats are going to do what they do. They are going to unmask. They are going to emotionally emulate, right? They're going to run around with their hair on fire and bugs in their eyes, continuing to support that which will truly make America great, safe, and all-powerful once again in our political influence with the rest of the world, as long as we use that influence for good and not for evil. As long as we continue to push freedom, prosperity, enlightenment on the world, and we will continue to remain great and be the spearhead of God's literal promise to humanity that if we stay true to who and what we really are, yep, he will be with us. God will be with us. God does indeed protect those and do for those who do for themselves. So thank you, Donald John Trump. Thank you, President Trump, for your continuing to give the Democrats all the time in the world. And I hope they delay the nomination and the confirmation until days before the 2018 midterm elections here in November. Because the longest they let the Democrats unmask and be exactly what they are, desperate and demonic, as long as they leave that nomination out there, well, it's just going to remind the voters and keep it fresh in their memory what the demon rats are. The longer that he can force them to self-emulate in front of the nation, well, every day that happens, we chip away more and more and more of everything that is protecting their vision for humanity, which is the vision of death and destruction and control. Because that's what they're all about, folks. The Democrats, the Democrats, my new word, folks. Okay, we're not going to use demon rat Democrats. Now we're going to use Demoncrats. Okay? So the longer that the Demoncrats are unmasked, well, that's more and more and more of their stolen power that we get to take back. And after the 2018 midterms, folks, get ready for the military tribunals. Get ready for the mass arrest that I have been promising you for several years now. Get ready, because the heat is on. After we hold the Kavanaugh nomination out there for as long as we can and confirm him, because he will be confirmed. But it doesn't matter, does it? Because even if he's not confirmed, he has done his part to rescue the soul of America from the Demoncrats. He has done his part to remind us how important the 2018 midterms are. Because the Demoncrats, they do what they always do, folks. They're going to use and abuse women for their purposes, right? They're going to use and abuse women for their political purposes. That's what they do. They're going to lie. They're going to self-emulate. Because they don't care. They know their crazy ass constituencies across the country are going to be with them, no matter what they do, no matter what they say. But the Democrats, the traditional blue dog Democrats that have a heart, a soul, and a mind, well, again, they're not hashtag walking away, they are hashtag running away. So keep on keeping on, Demoncrats, because in your zeal to control, in your zeal to lie and destroy anything good in this world, well, you have not only self-emulated, but you have burned down the Democrat Party. So, yeah. You fight for your emotion. You lie and use and abuse the women. And we will just let you be you, and we will be who we are. So you be you and continue to self-emulate, and we will play cleanup after the 2018 midterms, after the red tsunami, folks. Because I know you're aware of this. I know that just like in 2016, when they tried to lie to us about the polls, and I came out with a video, yeah, go ahead and check it out. I came out with a video back in June of 2016, months before the election. I came out with a video. Go ahead and search it, folks. Why Hillary Clinton can never win, ... by the numbers. Before anybody called it, this guy called it. I know what I'm talking about because this is what I do, folks. This is what I do. I research, I strategize, and then put my strategies into action to force my agenda on the world, flying under the radar and never getting credit, but that's fine. I don't need credit. I do not need credit. What I need is for this world to survive. What I need is for you, to get off your feet and to make sure to make your power known to the Democrats once again in November of 2018. So thank you, Trump, for your brilliant Kavanaugh strategy. Keep him out there as long as you can, and there will be a red tsunami to finally wash away all of the evil of the Democrats. This is Joe Wayne with the ACP 313. That's right, the Anti-COINTELPRO Show and the anti-COINTELPROShow.com ACP 313 red meat links. Be sure to go there every day, folks, because it is your depository for all of the newest articles, all of the machinations out of the mind of the master, Joe Wayne.